Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to come to you and you know, I know we're all, believe me, I'm upset. We're all kind of upset about the fact that that Coinbase decided to add Ethereum Classic instead of at least a couple other coins that we all have dear to our hearts, right? Who thought uh, Ethereum Classic of all coins? But anyway, I mean, it's pretty obvious why it was done that way. Why they chose Ethereum Classic, because it was a fork, and there is no question as to whether it is a security or not, because it can't be, because it was a fork. Anyway, I came across this article here. This is on CCN. I'll make sure I put the article link in the description. And anyway, they are asking the question why Coinbase added, or rather, giving an answer to the question why Coinbase added Ethereum Classic ahead of Ripple and other tokens. And you notice they put Ripple up there. They named Ripple because everyone expected Ripple. Ripple has done the most. Ripple has, Ripple is, hey, it actually is the coin to follow. Everyone's trying to catch up. However, there's still question as to whether Ripple is a security or not. So, I mean, there have been a lot of people who said that it's not, but the fact remains that it could still be labeled as a security. Anyway, just to get right into this article, Coinbase, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange, brokerage, and wallet based in the U.S., integrated Ethereum Classic on June 12th ahead of other major cryptocurrencies such as Ripple and EOS. All right, so it didn't actually integrate it yet. It will be offered. I think they are starting. They just started on the coding or whatever they're doing, starting it out. Basically, this was just an announcement. They were probably already working on it. Anyway, to continue, the community was taken aback by the abrupt decision of Coinbase to add ETC to its platform, given that it is the 18th most valuable cryptocurrency in the global market, and there are more than a dozen cryptocurrencies with larger market valuation and volume. Okay, yeah, very true. It is down the list a little bit, but it is pretty well known because of its history, and how it was birthed into the crypto realm. Anyway, Dan Romero, the vice president and general manager at Coinbase, acknowledged that the cryptocurrency community generally responded to the ETC integration with astonishment. He emphasized that Coinbase's decision to integrate ETC was mainly fueled by its compliance with local regulations. So as I mentioned, there's no question as to whether it is a security. Moving on. Seeing some head scratching on this one, ETC integration, we'll continue adding as many assets as we can in a secure and compliant manner, building a brand that's most trusted and gives customers direct access to cryptocurrency with USD, EUR, GBP requires being compliant with local laws, Romero explained. Okay, so he's giving his reason as to why it was done. Moving on, why Ethereum Classic? Well, ETC was created after a group of developers hard forked the Ethereum blockchain network. After the Ethereum community came to a consensus to fork the chain to recover the losses of investors, and the Decentralized Autonomous Organization, DAO, one of the first major decentralized applications on the Ethereum pool. Eventually, the development of ETC was split between several development groups, and currently, IOHK, the founding team of $4.4 billion blockchain network Cardano, created by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson, remains as one of the few development teams that oversee the development of Ethereum Classic. ETC, like Ethereum, is sustained by developers in the open source development community, and the success of ETC does not benefit a single organization. Cryptocurrencies such as Ripple and EOS are overseen by independent and private companies, including Ripple Labs and Block One, The transparent launch of ETC and the decentralized nature of its development community are what led Coinbase to ultimately integrate ETC ahead of other cryptocurrencies, such as the XRP and EOS. Brian Armstrong, the CEO at Coinbase, said that the integration of ETC is only the beginning of new cryptocurrency integration, and in the midterm, the company will continue to add more cryptocurrencies and tokens. Excited to continue adding new assets to Coinbase, Armstrong said. The official announcement of the Coinbase team emphasized that the platform will support the ERC20 standard and Bitcoin forks first before moving to other cryptocurrencies. Okay, so we can see the path that they're planning to take. So we're going to be looking at other forks and ERC20 tokens. Okay, most likely not going to be XRP. So, they might as well, they can go ahead and come out and say that. Most likely not XRP unless the SEC actually announces that XRP is not a security. So, to move on, we have previously announced our intention to support the ERC20 technical standard and Bitcoin forks. We will announce the intention to add specific assets within those categories prior to final engineering integration. This is consistent with our public process for adding new assets, the Coinbase team said. What will come next? Tokens will be on the line, as the Coinbase team emphasized on its latest statement. OX, which has a Coinbase co-founder as an advisor, will likely be integrated next. But it is also possible that Coinbase integrate the entire ERC20 token standard as a whole. Okay, implementing all tokens listed on Paradex, the decentralized cryptocurrency exchange based on the OX protocol. Well, so that should give you some insight on what's coming next. I'm sure people have already started buying the OX or 0x protocol, rather the 0x token. Okay, that's good. So like I said, not XRP. Most likely, like I said, unless they come out and say that it's not a security, then we shouldn't expect XRP to get added, or Tron or something like that. It will be very likely quite a while. So any pumping or any increases in price that XRP sees, it'll actually be kind of an organic situation where XRP or Ripple causes it to happen through the contracts that they acquire. So just wanted to bring that to you. Actually, this is my first time actually going through this. I just found this, so I'm going to start doing some research myself on what could be next. So anyway, take this with I wouldn't say a grain of salt. I mean, the company's saying themselves what they're looking at. So anyway, do your research. This really wasn't an opinion of mine. I'm not telling you to invest or do anything like that. Just do your research, invest wisely, and take care of yourself. Peace.